Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today, most probably as you can see, we are having a look at City Skylines. So you're almost really going to say, this game has been out for ages. So why are we having a look at this? Normally my weekend wonders are for like newish games that we've never seen before and stuff like that. But this game has been out so long, and I watched so many videos of people playing this that I'm mostly not going to be good at it, but I thought we'd give it a go. You know, it's got so many updates, and there's always DLCs coming up for this, which always look fantastic. And I just thought, you know what, why don't we bring this to the channel, see what everyone thinks. We could possibly have this as a series, which would be nice. I would love to have a massive city that, you know, takes over all this area and then move on to other worlds and new challenges and stuff like that, which would be good. But right, so first of all we need to yes thank you, we need to build some roads, as it keeps telling me. So yes, this is the first time I've actually loaded up the game. When road building tool is selected, a circle shows you the width of the road. Yeah, I know this. Right, so let's take you to there. Cancel that. Just bring you up as well. Right, so that connects to that. So we can then start building some offshoots from that. When we like that. I do love that you can put like all these curvatures on it as well. It's just, oh, I don't like that. Instantly don't like that. Yeah, we're just going to have to live with that. We might have to change that in the future. Stuff like that. So we can angle these, we can curve them. We'll page up to build elevated roads and tunnels. Wow, okay, right. So that's a lot of new things. That gets rid of that. Right, so we need building zones. So zoning. Of course, we're going to need some residential, which are these sort of things. I want to be able to select my own areas. Right, so we don't want that. We want them in marquees. Yeah, so I can just do that. So let's have that and that. Just little zoning areas. We can get things like that. Like the brush would be quite good. What else do we need? We need low density commercial. So I'm thinking over the other side. If we can keep both of them separate, that would be pretty decent. So, but they're also close enough that they can also be used. You know, you got enough space and stuff like that. Then we also need industry, but we need industry to be away. I'm assuming so, because most games that you play, if you put them too close to each other, they really don't like it. They come up with like pollution and stuff like that, so let's not try and have stuff like that. So we will need industry. So let's put industry back there. We're not going to put it forward because we can build outwards, and we can have little sections for these things, which would be good. And then this is D-zone. We don't need a D-zone, and we don't have any others unlocked yet, so that is it. So let's start up. I don't think we need to go too quickly. So we're going to need electricity at some point. We're going to need some water and sewage. And everything else we don't have. The economy is still doing its own little thing. What are these? Ooh. Someone's building a plot. The Glade Residence. Right, guys, we've got our first set of inhabitants, and now turning up. Look at that. That wasn't bad. Oh look, someone's already turning up. Wow. Okay, lots of people already turning up, which I'm really happy about, which is good to see. We are currently, well, minus 34. Not where you want it. Yeah, I know you can bulldoze things from that. So there's some funky little houses in here, isn't there? What's this? Keep an eye out for what your citizens are talking about. Okay, oh, so it's like Twitter, because it's called Chipper. I like it. So, of course, we're instantly complaining about electricity and water. Right, so we are going to need some electricity. So we've got a coal power plant. We've also got wind turbines. Coal is normally good, but it's it's cheap to run. Oh no, that's only 80. That's 460. This gives me 8 megawatts. This gives me 40 megawatts. So still, notwithstanding, so that's noise. So I'm going to have to put it somewhere else. So what I can do is always keep it away. And I'm thinking, on top of this hill, it's going to have quite a lot of area. So we don't want to put them together, do we? Well, would they affect each other? Or like that? Let's have 2 for now. We don't want too much. Apparently I've reached a milestone, which is amazing. I didn't even know I'd done that yet. So we need power. Or is this the electrical zones? And then I'm going to need to run this behind them. Is it not like smaller poles? Seriously? Only big poles. So let's run that, see if we have power. Right, so electricity seems to run no further than that. Right, so that area has electricity. Good. Right, that zone's been electrified. Now we need water. Right, so let's pause this again. Alright, water and sewage. So we need a water drain and we need a pumping station. So we got water here. What is happening with the water currents? So the water is going down that way. So we were going to want to pick up water from this area and dump it off down there. That way you don't have it connecting. So let's pick up ourselves a pump. So that's a pump, and then we're going to need a drain, which if we put it further downstream, about there-ish. Yeah, that seems about good. Water tower, would that be good? Would people appreciate it? No, they're not going to appreciate it that much. Maybe it might be good to have over by the industrial area? Maybe not. Maybe we just give them pipes. Like, that's going to cover that area, so if I just run the pipe straight down that street, you know, as they always do, like, your water pipes are standardly always underneath the roads, because you've then got to dig it up, don't you? I'm trying to make this, like, squarish. So I'm assuming that would just connect to that like that. So can we offshoot like that and then come down? I'm assuming then that is connected, or is that... Okay, that's connected like that, and then we also need to connect this. So if we come straight down the main strip, this is going to be eating a lot of money, isn't it? So I'm going to want that as a 90, so I need to come down a bit further. Actually, if I just... like that? Is that 90? Where's your little symbol? This one doesn't like to do it on this one. There we go, so that's all connected up there. So that is now our drainage fixed, and we should now have water. Hopefully. Hooray, the pumping station has been constructed. Fresh water. Okay, more green energy for the city. Okay, sewage... Oh, do I need a sewage plant? No, I'm just dumping it straight out, aren't I? Oh, that needs electricity. Oh, they both need electricity. Ah, okay, right. We are learning. I think this is just going to be a process of just learning what I need. Right, so as that's going that way, let's just pick that up as that left. Like this. There we go, that's going that way. How is that not connected? I was going to say that is connected. Just try and do it nice and straight, that's the thing. Like, let's just connect these things up, and then... Would it be easier running that down the centre? That's the problem. That's a lot of area to get down to, isn't it? Maybe I've just connected that up like that. To be honest, we could have given it its own little wind farm, couldn't we really? Didn't really think about that. Right, so let's turn that off. So these guys should be quite happy. Finances aren't looking great, are they? Budget, we're going to leave as themselves. Taxes and stuff like that. Sorry guys, losing my voice a little bit there. So we're getting a little bit of income. We're not getting transport. Industry isn't really doing much. Housing seems to be doing okay. So maybe we should start looking at making some more zones for housing, because they all seem to be filled up. Then all we've got to do is watch out, basically. So, housing. So we're going to need roads. Alright, so that's 2 lanes one way. We don't need that so far. Wow, we can have a 4-lane road. I think at the moment we only need 2 lanes. We're not that big. So it's going to give us more housing there. Will that connect down? No, it won't. So I'd have to go over 1, down. Actually, if I go over 2, over and back again, it's enough space to store things. Oh, but that's too short because I'm running those things through there. Yeah, they are a problem, those big systems. So I might have to just bulldoze all of that. Yeah, let's pause. Right, so that would be the next junction, but we need 2 space, so that's going to be the next junction. And it's going to go out to there. There we go. Right, then what I need to do is most of that's going to have electricity through it as well. So I can leave a 2 gap there as well. There we go. And what we can do is in the middles we can have parks and stuff. What's wrong with that? Like, what we got? We've got Shirley Thompson Street, we've got Howard Street, and we've got Shirley Thompson Street. And that's just one big ring road of Shirley Thompson Street. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Kinda. We're going to stick with that. Right, so we're going to make this some more housing. Just put as much housing as we can in. Because that's mainly where you're going to have everything coming from, isn't it? But we also don't want to overpopulate because then they're going to be demanding more. That's the only problem. So again, we're going to need to look at water supplies. Which again kind of works perfectly. Because we'll just run it straight down that road again. And then if we run it down that to there, it works perfectly. Like, that whole area is covered. Like, that place needs water, so what we should do is find it from there. Like that, and then down again. And then for that area, all we need now is electricity. Now, which is something I really, forgot to do yet again. I don't know why I keep forgetting about electricity. I would need to get rid of you. Yeah, refund that one. Right, in a straight line. Straight down like that. To there. There we go. Oh, it's suddenly turned to night. And doesn't that look really nice? Like, everything's lit up. We've got a couple of houses in here. We've got people moving in. We're still running low on cash. So what are we expending? We're going to be spending a lot on That's our total expenses, and this is our total income, so we're minus 400 currently. We might want to... drop that down. Let's drop that down, and drop that down to 80%. That might help. Help bolster our economy a little bit. Oh, what have I... There we go. So we can have a look at our systems here. So we can do page up and up down, I think. Was it scroll? Ah, like that. There we go. So we can have a look like directly into places. So this is actually looking quite nice. Okay, so it's dropped now again. We currently have 254 people living in our place, which I'm quite happy about. Let's speed up a little bit. Everything seems to be going quite well so far. Let's see if we can just turn down the music a little bit. Music, audio. Let's turn that down. There we go. So we're getting tiny houses moving in as well, aren't we? You can rename your residence. Oh my god, that's amazing. No level ups available. Educate more citizens to allow buildings to be upgraded. Okay. But I'm assuming things have to be done for that, don't they? So there's a high demand for industry or offices. There's a low demand for commercial area. And there is no demand for residential. Okay, so what we need to do... I see. Okay, so that's commercial. High density. Office zone. Okay, so we need a population of 7,500 before we can unlock offices. Okay, so we need to start expanding a little bit then, don't we? Look at them. Don't they look awesome up there on the hills? Providing us all this nice electricity. So how are we doing? Water availability, we've got a massive amount of water availability. It's going everywhere. Pumping out seems to be going well as well. Yeah, I don't need to name my roads. Okay, what about electricity? Available electricity seems to be working fine. Everyone seems to be connected. Lots of things about Medicare. You're not getting Medicare, so let's stop talking about Medicare. Right, we've got... There's 5 jobs available, 4 jobs available, so people are getting jobs, which is nice. So we've got a few more convenience stores that just opened up and people are taking their jobs, which is nice. They're all uneducated at the moment, which, to be honest, as we don't have schools, is kind of perfect. Oh, what's this? Little hamlet. We've just upgraded ourselves. So we can now have taxes, loans, we can have garbage, healthcare, education. So we can have landfill, elementary schools, and a medical clinic. That is awesome. Right, so... landfill we're definitely going to have. Must be placed by a roadside. Right, so we're going to have that out of the way, aren't we, really? So let's look at roads. Oh, we're going to want to put it, like, really out of the way. Possibly over here? That might be a good thing. Maybe we could just extend that road out and then just put a landfill site down the end. Right, there we go. That should help. So we've got one of those now running. And there's 2 out of the 15, 3 out of 15 garbage trucks being used. We don't need to relocate that building. So that's it. We should have these trucks now collecting traffic, collecting garbage and stuff like that. Did you literally just crash into that? Seriously. I like this. We've got rain, we've got people traveling. Again, that guy has just crashed into yet another shop. I believe he's trying to deliver things. He's delivering goods to convenience stores, which I'm sure we can live with that. So hospitals, that's one thing we're going to be looking at. So healthcare. Right, to keep your students healthy, make sure they have enough healthcare facilities and buildings and good road connections. Things such as pollution, crime, and contaminated water reduce your health. Okay. I don't know how I keep doing that. Like, no, I don't want to get... Okay, apparently F brings you down. I really got to stop clicking F. Right, so we need to build one of these. Okay, what's wrong with this building? Low density. We've got 8 adults in it. They don't overly seem happy. Got no clue. 20 uneducated. Okay, right, so we are going to have to build some hospitals and schools. Like, we can possibly build a school or a hospital in there, actually. Ah, it's just too big. It needs 4. Actually, can we put a hospital in here? Like, that's a good connection to everyone, isn't it? It is. That's perfect. That's right bang in the center. Oh, we could have put... Oh, we could put a school on the end of these districts. That would be cool. But there we go. That has made everyone happy. Education. Okay, right. So we get some people educated. I could do with bulldozing that house there. So let us... Can I not do that? Can I relocate? Can I delete? Okay, what if I... And then ask you to move? No? Does that not work like that? Have I just, like, really subjugated you to being put out there? Okay, we'll give you back your thing. Right, so we've put our hospital down here. I really would have thought you'd be able to, like, move them. Like, seeing that there's a bulldozing icon above. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I need to get rid of that. How do I get rid of that? I think I've just cut power off. Or have I not? Okay, let's turn up their efficiencies now because, yeah, we need a lot more electricity. Let's 100% those. So we're losing 3 people, but I don't think that's because of electricity. I think electricity is fine. I do believe. Is it really just into a zone and then that's kind of done? The world's largest solar plant has now opened. That's pretty cool. No more homeschooling, flu shots, and requests more manufacturing, but I don't have that yet, so you're just gonna have to wait around for a bit. Then you can get like bigger places and stuff like that. So this place is just going to expand, I think. If we've got medical centres, that's good. 0 patients treated. There's no ambulance in use at the moment. And then we have a school over here. There's 124 students in the Karl Heisenberg School, which is pretty awesome. Which means at one point we will actually need medium demand for residents. Okay, so we're going to actually have to start building some more residents, aren't we? But we also need to look out for the crossover from this. Because, yeah, you need to watch out when we start planning that stuff as well. So, do I start building over this way, which sounds like a fab idea. Roads would be good. We basically want to mirror that, don't we? So that wants to go there? Or there? These roads seem to be slightly offset from each other and it's a bit weird. Let's look at it right from above. Right, so if I was to go from there, I would be... Apparently that's too short of a distance, but let us take that all the way out to there. That seems about right. And then we can take you... So we can put like roundabouts and stuff in there. That would be pretty useful. I do like the way it gives you these construction lines as well. That makes life a hell of a lot easier. So we can tell you where things are going to link up. And you can do really crazy like routes and stuff like that, and I just love that. That is such a good idea. Right, so we're going to make this all residential in here. We're going to add a little bit more commercial. I think we're just going to give this all to commercial. Like that. So I think that looks pretty decent. A few more zones down the end. I don't think we need more than that. Like, I'm thinking like parks and stuff in the middle there. Oh, no. I need to dezone you first, and then give you back. If you provide good services and education, the land you have a high land value. The zone buildings in your building can be improved to higher building upgrades. Higher level buildings pay more taxes and housing more people and more jobs to offer. Okay, pollution is reduced in higher level industries. Okay, right. So there's a few things you've really got to watch out for in this. Like, you can definitely see the pollution from that now. Like, oh, where are you going? You got a tractor? So we've got a farm apparently over here somewhere. I don't remember seeing a farm. I do like how this place looks at night. We can't access, like, parks yet. No, I need 1,400 population for that. Is there water over here? No, I didn't think there was. I'm doing it, I'm doing it. Underwear sells like hotcakes. Straps. Okay. Right, so they should be covered under electricals. Yeah, they've been covered by electricity. That's fine. We are running out of electricity, though. Maybe we need another wind plant? Possibly? Apparently, well, we're consuming 10, and we are producing 16. So we are still covered at the moment by electricals. No jobs available here. We've actually run out of jobs, haven't we? For industry and offices. Right, so we actually need more jobs for offices as well. Damn, this place is going like hotcakes, isn't it, really? So we've got electricity there. So we're going to want to run a road up there. No, we're going to want it... Is there one for free? No, we don't want it like that. We want it a little bit further back, don't we? Because we want it like the next one up. Is there one for like free sketch? No, I don't want to upgrade road. Advisor. Toggle snapping. No, I don't want to have elevation steps. You know, let's just leave that like that. And let's take that across. Maybe one more. Let's take it up to there. We can go around these pylons. Like that. We could also technically connect that through to there. It's going to take down a house. That is the only problem. Actually, you know what? We're going to leave it. We're just going to keep industry connected to itself. Because industry likes that. It likes to do its own little thing over here. We will give it parks as well, you know. Industry deserves some parks when they want it as well. Let's put some down the back here as well. But they were desperate for industry. Wow, look at that. They're already like completely like filling these places up. So they were massively desperate for industry, which, hey, I can live with as long as the pollution stays within a barrier between our residential areas. Can we see that? Is that something that we can look at? I thought I saw it earlier. Our education seems to be going well. Water, we're not overly needing, are we? No, we're still keeping up on top of that. Electricity, we are right bang in the middle. We are going to need a new power supply. So that's estimated production. Just smack one in there. Okay, so we're down to 14,000, but we are now producing 24, and we're using 16, which, hey, you've got to keep on upping it. You've got an ever-growing city, you know. Look at this. We've got such glorious things here. Oh, wow. Educate more citizens to allow this building to be upgraded. Oh, I like this. So the more people you have educated... So what do you need? Parks, plazas, and good services to increase. Okay, what I was thinking is putting parks all the way down through these, so that should help. You're operating normally. Patients treated last week? No, nobody. That's pretty good to me, to be honest. Everywhere that needs to be green is green. No one really needs to go to landfill. Education. Capacity is 300. You've got 148 that are eligible. There's 22% citizens have already graduated, which, to be honest, I can live with. So red is uneducated. Oh no, yeah, dark red is uneducated. Yellow is educated, and then you got green is educated, and blah blah blah. So we got a couple of educated people, and we've got a couple of highly educated people, which is nice to see. So we've got a lot of things going on, which is like, oh, I'm gonna look forward to putting parks and stuff through here. Can we do little paths? Districts. Okay, I need a population of 900 for the districts. Now, what's our next milestone? 900 to be a worthy village, which would give me police departments, fire departments, police stations. This is nice to see. But I do believe I've actually filled all of my population spots. There might be a couple that haven't been given yet. We'll pop one in there. But other than that, this area seems pretty full. I'd want to fill you up to there. That would give a nice bit there, and then let's whack you through like that. So we've got a little bit more. Apartment rents are rising and high demand. This is good. This is what I like to see. Like, if we can get apartment blocks in this area, that would be like massively impressive, and I would love and enjoy this. Is that an apartment block? Oh, it's technically still counted as low residential, but it's technically an apartment building. And look, these places got trees. Look, we've got little trees outside. That one's got a sandbox out the front. And we've now become a worthy village. So we can have new industries as well. Unique buildings. Construct 600 city service buildings. Wow, okay, that's a lot. A lot of things to construct. Right guys, but I think we are going to leave it there today as a worthy village. Look, we have already in a day created quite a lot. Does that come under pollution? Like, that's a lot of things coming out of there. Like, you can see that sludge coming out of there. Right guys, so yeah, we're gonna leave it there for today. If you did like this, then please do hit that like button, and if you want to see more, then please do subscribe. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye.